On Abbott Elementary Season 1 Episode 9, Janine is excited when Ava asks to co-teach the after-school step class at Abbott, but they clash when it comes to how to teach it. Meanwhile, Gregory reveals a strange fact about himself when his coworkers plan an eat-off. Melissa tells her coworkers she has another date with vending machine guy this Wednesday, and everyone shares their favorite day of the week. Ava, Melissa, Barbara, Jacob, Gregory, and Mr. Johnson clown Janine when she tells them Monday is her favorite day because she gets to see them all again. Janine has been teaching the after-school step program for 3 weeks and is happy that she can come full circle after loving step as a kid. She shares flyers for the kids' upcoming step show and is shocked when Ava willingly commits to helping her teach the class. Melissa and Barbara are skeptical that Ava can commit to anything that doesn't serve herself, but Janine is willing to give her the benefit of the doubt. In the teacher's lounge, Melissa comes by with pizza, and Jacob and Barbara suggest an eat-off with everyone's favorite Philly-style pizza. When Barbara asks Gregory if he wants to join, he claims he has to go talk to a child about a thing, and that he only likes Baltimore-style pizza, which is wet and crunchy. At the pizza eat-off, Gregory is forced to come clean to his coworkers when Jacob drives 2 hours to Baltimore to get Gregory his favorite wet and crunchy pizza. It turns out Gregory doesn't like pizza, or ribs, or pie. Obviously, Melissa, Jacob, and Barbara are shocked by this, and even Mr. Johnson doesn't know what to do with him. Defensive, Gregory flees the teacher's lounge and the shock and critique of his coworkers. At the after-school step program, Janine tries to get the students to stretch and do call and response activities with little success. Then, Ava arrives with tacos and starts bonding with the kids over school gossip. Janine is still optimistic about working with Ava and being her friend, but she's clearly uncomfortable with how Ava is doing things. At the next class, Ava shuts down Janine's routine and music because they're dorky and boring, and has the kids dancing free-form to Cardi B. The kids are loving it, but Janine tells Ava she started step to teach them structure and responsibility, not Cardi lyrics. Ava explains that step is about expressing yourself and being creative, and asks the students if they want to do a new routine. Everyone is enthusiastic about it, except for Janine, who feels left out. In her classroom after school, Gregory and Jacob catch Janine practicing on her own. Jacob tells her that if the kids are engaged and if Ava is engaged, then the program has been a success. Janine can see that he's right, even though it hurts that the kids didn't choose her. She stops by the next step class and is impressed by the routine Ava has put together with the kids. Triumphant, Janine is convinced that Barbara and Melissa need to admit that Ava might actually care about the step class. They both warn her not to get her hopes up about the principal doing anything for anyone but herself. But Janine is convinced Ava is changing. Out the window, Janine spots Gregory eating in his car. Outside, Melissa, Barbara, and Jacob try to ask him if he's okay and if this is about the pizza eat-off. He claims he just wants to eat his boiled chicken sandwich, in peace while doing sit-ups in his car, and Barbara worries that they broke him. At the step show on Friday, Ava abandons the class and leaves Janine in charge of leading a routine she barely knows. Mr. Johnson offers to buy her some time and makes a basketball disappear into his trash can while the students cheer. Meanwhile, Janine starts to panic. She runs outside to find Ava and lays into her about abandoning the kids and not caring about anyone but herself. A van pulls up, and it turns out Ava was waiting for her elderly grandmother who had an episode and needed to see her face to calm down. Ava's grandmother has been having trouble living in the place Ava and her mother found for her, and that's what Ava was handling during her recent vacation. Janine apologizes and asks Ava if she wants to do the routine together. The almighty Abbott steppers dominate their routine, supported by both Ava and Janine. After the routine, Janine is happy she and Ava managed to build something together. Ava even tells Janine she appreciates her, but she still facepalms her when she comes in for a hug. Melissa is positive that working with Ava will end up being a disaster, but everyone is impressed by the step routine. Gregory tells Janine how much he liked the routine, and when she asks if he wants to go out for pizza, he tells her that yes, pizza sounds delicious. She asks what his favorite part of the routine was, and he tells her the structured part of it was his favorite, the part Janine loves the most.